Peter, a 4-1 victory this afternoon against Stenhousemuir. How pleased were you with the 90 minutes overall?
I was delighted, especially first half. I thought we were excellent. I thought a bit sloppy the second half, and I can understand, obviously conditions, it's very hot, and then we take too many touches on the ball, and I've said that to the players, that's the time you keep the ball moving. And then that cost us the goal, to be perfectly honest, and yet again, like last week, I'm very, very disappointed in the goal we lose. I mean, we're in a really good attacking position, and we make the wrong choices. And in tight games, that can cost you dearly, and that's the thing we have to eradicate. We've lost goals at really bad times, I feel, even though you're winning comfortably. And that's no disrespect to Stenhousemuir. I thought we'd played really well in that period. We created more chances, we could have been more in front. But the intensity the boys showed was excellent. But as I say, I started to think we slowed the ball down too quickly, too much. And then all of a sudden we didn't play quick enough, taking too many touches. But after that, I'm probably, as I say, bringing a wee bit too hard on because I thought some of the stuff was excellent.
After the first 15 minutes of really battling hard and managing to find that first goal, we really seemed to kick on for the remainder of that first half and really deserved to be going in 3 goals up.
Yeah, I think if you play in any game, it doesn't matter who you're playing against. I've played against non-league sides when I was down in England with some of the Premier League teams. Unless you go one up, they're always fighting and scrapping. And I think Stenhousemuir are a very good side. I think they'll have a very good season this year. I think they've made some great signings. 3 of the boys were with me at Alloa, and I know they're very, very good players. So I think their recruitment's been very good. So we knew it was going to be a tough game today. And we had to be at our best. And as you say, we had to fight and scratch early in the game. We had to make the right decisions. We had to be patient. And I thought with the balance, we kept our balance better, and we probed and we got our chances, and we knew when to take the sting out of the game. But then it was having that patience to play in the positions when you were free and not just to run all over the place. And I thought we'd done that very well the first half. I thought the second half we started to run just for the sake of running. And that's an important time that you keep that balance. So once we've done that, as I say, I'm very, very pleased with a lot of it. As I say, probably 80% I'm really pleased with. That 20% still grinds with you.
You were able to get Kai Kennedy off the bench during the second half to get his debut, and Rhys Cole made his debut as well. First of all, how's Rhys in terms of his injury because he came off, and how pleased were you with the 2 performances?
I was delighted to have both boys on because they've not played for a while. I think that was important, and that's why the 2 of them didn't start in the game, because I felt it was important to get them some minutes. And I think that's difficult to do that when 2 guys are going on when they've been out for a period of time. So it was great to get them on, and you can see that maybe a wee bit of fatigue was the reason that Rhys fell, on the ball. He was making an excuse that the ground was a bit sticky, but I think it was just he was a wee bit casual. But thankfully I think he's fine, and it was great to see Kai going on. As I said before, he's one of these guys that can take people out of the game, in the 1v1 situation. But I was delighted with him. We know what type of player he is. Everybody knows I want to get the Dunfermline fans excited. We had that type of player. We're winning games, creating chances. But you still need guys that's going to take 1v1 situations, and he does that very well. So delighted today, guys get 45 minutes, increase a little bit longer today, so more, as I say, energy in their legs, more football time in their legs, and that's very important going into a very, very tough season.
3 wins out of 4 in the Premier Sports Cup group stages must give you good encouragement going into the league campaign starting next weekend.
We know today doesn't count. Last week doesn't count. Going into the league programme doesn't count. I think you know me well enough. I've always taken every game as they come along, and it's an old football cliche. I'm happy with most of today. We know we've got a lot to work on certain things that we didn't do particularly well the second half. But we get into Morton, it's a completely different game altogether, and that's the way I am throughout the season. If I lose a game, it's about the next game. If I win a game, it's about the next game. And that's just the way I was as a player, and that's the way I am as a coach. I think it's so important because that's got to be your focus. You can always improve, you can always get better. You'll have tougher moments, of course, and how you deal with them. The things we've never kept a clean sheet in the games, we've scored a lot of goals in, so we've got to eradicate that. Against St Mirren, we played very, very well the first period and not so well the second period, and then could ended up scoring, but you lose a game 1-0, so that balance, we're getting there, slowly but surely, we're getting there, but we know we have to keep improving, and as I say, hopefully with another couple of bodies coming in, we have the most competitive training ground. As I say, I always think that makes you a better team, and I think you can see that with the quality that we're trying to get. We have had to take a little bit of time because of the quality you're trying to get. We've managed to get that today. I think you've seen 2 guys today that the fans will like, and we're here to entertain the supporters, the most important thing at a football club.
The supporters, as you said, here in higher numbers again this afternoon, and they all have went home entertained again, so pleasing overall and happy weekend for yourself.
Listen, it doesn't matter where you are, whatever football club you're at, the supporters are the most important people. They're the ones you're here, they're the ones that pay good money to come and watch you. They're the ones you've got to respect. That's why I was pleased with the way the boys went about their business, still going and pressing the ball and that in the second half, because it's easy to switch off and you've scored a few goals, and they didn't do that, because we owe that to the supporters to entertain them. You get Kai Kennedy coming on doing these 1v1s, all that sort of stuff. They pay good money for it, so we're here to try and win games of football for them, you know, trying to excite them week in, week out, whether we're home or whether we're away. We're trying to excite them because we owe them that. As we say, the goal is for everybody is to try and get back to the Premier League, and to do that, that's what we're trying to do, is to win games of football, and that's what we're trying to achieve. So hopefully they get away, and then the next time we're back at home, they come in their bigger numbers again.